Thank you all for joining us. So let's get started on this fun conversation, but a little bit about Revel 11 first. Revel 11 is all about women, about us finding our passion, our meaning, and our purpose. It's also about adventure, which is, we were just in Italy hiking in the Dolomites a couple of weeks ago, and the photo you're seeing right there is us hiking in the Dolomites. And it's all about an adventure for your spirit and my spirit. And that just really resonates with me about finding spirit in this time in the world. So thank you so much for joining us. Today, we are going to be talking about wellness and how to improve it. We go to doctors and healers and energy workers, naturopaths, and others to find solutions to our various health issues. And perhaps we could add just one more thing to our list, and that is balancing chakras. I've always been very interested in chakras and the numerous benefits of healing. But how do you get those chakras balanced to get your health back or to improve your health? So intuitive coach Manjeet Russell believes that when these powerful energies are blocked, we feel stuck and confused and stuck. But when these energies are expanding and spinning, we feel balanced and energized. I don't know about you, but I want to feel that way. I'm so excited to introduce one of our favorite guests, Manjeet Russell. She is an intuitive coach of more than 20 years and specializes in one-on-one coaching, corporate coaching, intuitive vision boarding, and so much more. Welcome, Manjeet. It's so lovely to have you here today.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. This is so exciting. Yeah,
thank you. One of our favorites for sure. I was so happy to see you today.
Oh my gosh. Thank you.
So before we get started, I wanted to read this quote from Deepak Chopra. And he says that we have 7 chakras that are all governed by the spiritual laws, principles of consciousness that we can use to cultivate greater harmony, happiness, and well-being into our lives. And these are the energy centers within our bodies. And guess what? We have 7 of them. So Manjeet, let's talk all about Chakras 101 today.
I love it. I love it. Thank you. So for those of you who are really familiar with the chakra systems, there are actually a lot more than 7. But for this sense and purposes, we're going to focus on the main 7. There's, actually all these micro chakras. You get really into it. I mean,
I had no idea.
Yeah.
I've always heard 7. That's why it's Chakras 101.
I know. Yeah. So just in case, you're one of those folks that are very, very familiar with the chakra systems, we are definitely going to we're going right to the basics. And I'm really, my intention here, really thank you so much, Joni and Revel 11, most amazing, empowering organization. I'm so grateful to be here and be invited. So I just really, really honor that. Sorry, I'm banging my mic, so I apologize. I talk with my hands a lot. So I love it. So I'm going to share my screen, if that's okay. And maybe you can let me know that I did this properly. I think.
Yes, you did.
You see one screen, right?
We see Quadrant healing model.
Perfect. Excellent. Excellent. So that's kind of where I wanted to start. I wanted to just riff off of the most profound Mr. Chopra. This is what I call the Quadrant healing model. This is something that was actually born from my breast cancer journey 6 years ago. And I have been working in the world of healing as a coach for a long, long time. And I really believe that healing is what I call multidimensional. I believe that when we honor these 4 different quadrants of our life, we can start to create more balance and freedom in our life. So there's a really big, profound opportunity here for holistic healing when we honor these 4 really important quadrants in our body, in our life, actually. So the physical quadrant is, eating healthy, seeing your doctor. Like, and for me in my breast cancer journey, it was getting the partial mastectomy, getting the medication, doing radiation, right? That's the physical work that I had to do to create healing in my body. But there was also an emotional healing that wanted to happen. And what that entails is, me talking to my therapist about fear and, all those healthcare professionals that are helping me walk through that journey emotionally, like my coach. Yeah. And then there's a spiritual component that I believe when we don't honor her, we also can feel a little stuck. Yeah. And so for me, that was, my faith, being in meditation, connecting with my spiritual team, connecting with my shaman friend who helped me so much in that realm. But I think one of the quadrants that a lot of my clients really are disconnected with, or maybe aren't really as aware of, is the energetic component. And that's why we're going to focus on that piece today. Yeah. So
Excellent.
all of these four things are incorporated in our overall healing. So I just wanted to honor that. And that's what Deepak Chopra, I think, is saying with his quote. But they're all interconnected. Yeah. So what are these chakras? What is this business, right? What is going on with these? So today we're going to dive in. We're going to talk about the chakra systems, all 7 of them. And then I have a guided meditation for you all to enjoy. We'll do that together, actually. It's about 8 minutes long. And so just so you know what's coming. And then after, there's an opportunity, if we have time, for some questions. Yeah. Does that sound good, Joni?
Yes, that's perfect.
Okay.
And yes, that's exactly what I had in mind for today, Manjeet.
Hey, awesome. Awesome. And hopefully all of you had that in mind as well. So that'll be great.
And then also I want to invite people to put comments in the chat, and we're going to do a little pre-workshop inquiry right now, which is going to be fun.
Yes. Just kind of off the top, before we even dive in, just maybe make a note somewhere as well if you don't feel like sharing. But yes, we would love to hear it. There's no judgment here. This is an absolutely safe space for us to dive in and explore, because my chakra journey is going to be very different than yours, Joni, as well as you, Suzanne, all of you, your chakra journey, right? It's going to be very different and very intrinsically, powerfully yours. And so we just want to honor that space for you to observe and heal. So what colors do you avoid? Just off the top of your head, what colors do you just kind of have an aversion to, just generally?
Avoid.
Yeah.
I avoid blue.
Blue. Yes. Yes.
And we have orange and yellow. Oh gosh, a lot of yellows.
Yeah.
White. Aversion to all earth tones. Brown.
Yes. Okay.
Avoid orange and yellow. 1 red. I love blue and avoid yellow. Opposite of me. That's great, Jennifer. I love that. We're all so different and unique.
Yes, I love it.
Purple and pink. Cindy, is that avoid or love? Yellow, and a lot of yellow and oranges coming up.
Yeah. Yeah. Interesting, isn't it?
Very interesting.
And maybe this will resonate as we dive in a little bit more. Hello, Kara. I just saw my sweet sister here. Oh my goodness. So lovely.
My sweet sister.
I love this beautiful sisterhood is just my favorite. So another little inquiry is where do you feel stress in your body? Because if we really want to embrace the quadrant healing model, what we're saying is that sometimes our energy, is connected to our physical being. So if our energy is off, how are we manifesting that imbalance in our physical being, right? So maybe where in your body do you house your anxiety, or where do you feel a restriction? Maybe you have shortness of breath when you're stressed. Maybe you feel like your tummy's in a knot. Identify where in your body do you get a migraine?
So we have stomach and shoulders. I feel stress in my jaw. Marcia, I just had TMJ. So Yes, in the jaw, that's a big
Mhm.
one. Stomach and shoulders from Tina.
Yeah.
Arlen, head, shoulders, lungs, stomach and head. Low back from Amy, and neck and shoulders always seem to be such a
Yeah.
big one for so many people.
Wow. Yes. Yes. Oh, look at me. I'm rolling my shoulders back now. I'm feeling
Yeah,
all
that's
of
okay,
your
honey.
energy now. And
It's all coming in.
well, and just for our beautiful listeners today, we are really tapping into our energy centers here. So I just want to start with just know that we're all connecting right now with our energies. And this is again really safe place for us to just explore. So just be in beautiful observation, keep what resonates with you and leave the rest. Yeah. There's no judgment.
That's such a wonderful invitation to take what you need and leave the
Yes.
rest. I just
Yeah.
want to reiterate that because
Yeah.
everyone is so different, and there's some gifts in here and some things that you don't need today,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. And that's it's beautiful and brilliant. Yeah. So let's just talk about these seven chakras. This is a super cerebral image, but I absolutely love it. My other life, I'm a nuclear medicine specialist. So I work a lot in medicine, and nuclear cardiology is actually is my main specialty, and oncology. And so I love this picture because it kind of blends Eastern and Western medicine a little bit for me in my mind, because these red balls or funnels essentially represent the chakra systems and where they're located within your body. And incidentally, these seven energy centers converge at major nerve ganglia centers. So there is some physicality, right, that we're learning about that is connected with these energies that are located up and down our bodies. Yeah. So in Sanskrit, the word chakra means wheel or cycle. And all spinning matter creates a force, right? So, like a tornado, or if you imagine water raining down a sink, this is how our energy centers move in our bodies, right? So, the seven energy centers within your body integrate your mind, your body, and your spirit in really powerful ways. And the more we learn about them, the more we can understand them. Are they spinning? Are they stagnant? Are they underactive or are they overactive? Right? Because whether they're underactive or overactive, they're still out of balance. Right? So when they are out of balance, we feel stuck. We feel lack of momentum in our life. Right? But when we can really tap into these beautiful energy centers within us, we can start feeling flow and start feeling momentum, clarity, happiness. And those people out there that, you meet and you're just like, wow, I love their energy, right? Anybody relate to that? You just meet somebody and you're like, wow, that is somebody in alignment with their energy. And it can be conscious or unconscious, right? They may know all about this stuff and they may not. But what you're picking up on is their ability to be in alignment. They feel happy, they're peaceful, they feel grounded, relaxed, fulfilled, energized, clear, focused. So we want this in our life, right? I mean, just hands up. Yeah.
Absolutely.
I
Yes.
want this in my life. Yeah. Because the alternative, of course, is feeling unbalanced. And of course, that is my thing. That is like my word is infinite balance, the name of my company. It is about moving in and out of balance all the time, right? What does that look like? I want to feel when I feel unsafe, I want to bring myself back into safety. So it's important to understand when we're out of balance because that is our cue to get back into balance. Yeah.
And Manjeet, that can happen for a long period of time. That can happen for moments throughout the day, and
Yeah.
that you have ability to have that flow, like almost like, the ocean going in and going out, that you can by choice hopefully, have a balance between being in balance and out of balance. Do you agree with that?
100%. Yeah. I think that's one of the things, because most of my, my one-on-one clients, that is really what we're talking about is, why am I feeling ungrounded? Why am I feeling unsettled? It's because you're out of balance. And we are constantly falling in it. Like, balance is not a stagnant place. So, right. I think that's what you're saying, Joni. I
Right.
believe balance is a very dynamic place to be. We are constantly flowing in and out of balance. I have 2 teenage daughters. So I'm just saying, sometimes I can feel really, really, really comfortable and confident. And then I get hit with something going on in their life and I'm out of balance immediately. So you're right. Things are happening all the time. The key is, how do we manage that? And that's also where, the quadrant healing model comes into play. Maybe you're out of balance because of a spiritual disconnection. Maybe it is a physical thing. Maybe you need something for your thyroid. I mean, maybe there really are things that are throwing you out of balance. We just don't know where to start. So today, this is about energy. Yeah. Does that sound good?
Let's talk about the root chakra.
Let's do it. Okay. So let's go
Right.
down. So the root chakra, it's located right in here, really low in the seat of your pelvis, right? It's known as the earth chakra, and it's a base energy, and it resonates with the color red. So for those folks that really had an aversion to the red, or they really love the color red, this chakra is all about feeling grounded and present in your life. This chakra is all about feeling supported and having a sense of safety in the world. So if you struggle with self-care, you struggle with taking care of yourself, making yourself a priority on the list, this chakra will change your life. Acknowledging her and working with this chakra will change your life. Yeah. Because this chakra is all about feeling safe and supported and grounded in Mother Earth. I threw in the stones in here too, Joni, just because I don't know. I just think they're really, especially for the root chakra, because it is really earthly. It's really first dimensional, right? Like elemental. And if you're really connected or really have an affinity for dark stones like hematite, obsidian, any of those really grounding stones, you're gravitated to that, not by accident. It's intentional. You're looking for grounding. You're looking for that stone, hematite. So the way sorry, yes.
Arlen says love reds really feel safe. Interesting.
I love that. Yeah, right. So for some folks, the colors that you're gravitating to, this will feel like an affirmation. This will feel like, yes, I love red. And I do. I feel so connected to Gaia, Mother Earth. I love that. And you might be a rock for other people in your life. You might be that grounding anchor in their life as well. Yeah, because you're really connected to her, to this root chakra. Some of the physical attributes that are associated with this chakra being in and out of balance is over or underweight, sciatica, eating disorders, problems with your knees, legs, spine, and buttocks. Very low, right? Mm-hmm. So if this resonates with you, there might be some really cool opportunities to connect here. And one of the ways, as a coach, right? We are we're all about inquiries. We're all about asking questions. And we're all about, what are the affirmations that you can embrace in your life that will anchor you with that chakra? And so for this root chakra, the inquiry is, where do you feel safe and supported in your life? Yeah.
I love having these as a tool. So say with Arlen that she said she rarely, if ever, feels safe. It's like, perhaps you could say, I am fully grounded and nourished, and being grounded is a safety net, right?
Right.
So whatever it is that you're lacking, perhaps, doing these affirmations would help you feel safe, Arlen.
Yeah, yeah. And affirmations are really powerful because our brain, right? We have this thing called neuroplasticity, which
Mhm.
means we have our brain patterns. They will keep firing in the pattern that has the least resistance, essentially. So if we have a belief, for example, that we don't let that I'm not safe, I'm not safe, I'm not safe, I'm not safe, that becomes the neural pathway that is going to stick. Yeah. The power of affirmation is rewiring your brain, right? And it's an actual medical phenomenon that
Mhm.
neuroplasticity is training our brain to say, you know what? Actually, I am safe. So I love that, Joni. I love what you said there. That it can be really, and in the beginning, it might not even feel authentic. Let's be real. It might feel like, oh, I'm faking it. Right?
Right, exactly. But Manjeet, I think it's important to note how long does it take to change or evolve a neural pathway? I've heard multiple different numbers.
Yeah. I I believe that it happens the minute you start. I
Love
really
that.
do. I really believe that. I feel like even though it might not feel or land that way, you are making that concerted effort. But it's the same as like creating a habit. They say, 7 days, right? 21, 22 days of consistent behavior is where it really anchors. But I really just want to honor it. That first step is magic. It's absolutely magic. Even if every cell is going, I don't really believe this. you know, you are doing that work. We all have to start somewhere.
Mhm.
So,
And to just add to that, everything happens perfectly as it should.
mhm.
Um, is a really good affirmation as well. One of my energy workers, he brought out a coin and it said fear on one side and faith on the other. And
Oh, love it.
he says, I have an invitation to you. Do you want to live in fear or do you want to live in faith? And
Oh,
not from a religious perspective, but just as a positive perspective moving forward. And I thought that was a very nice gift because every once in a while, I'll kind of look in my pocket. I don't have one every day, but fear of faith. Where do I want to live? What space do I want to live in?
I
So,
love it.
okay,
Yeah.
let's go to chakra
Yes.
number 2.
Yes. Number two, this color chakra, chakra resonates with the color orange. So this is about water. This is a water element. And since we're made of 80% water, this chakra is really, really, really associated with flow. This one is associated with our sexual energy and creativity. So if you have an aversion to this chakra, or it feels like orange, for example, like you just don't like to wear it, you don't like to, and I noticed that a lot when you were saying, Joni, in the comments, um,
Mhm.
this might be about resolving some past issue or trauma, because that's a really powerful way to get this chakra back into momentum. It's also really powerful, incorporating creativity in your life again. So if you're not really connecting with your sacral chakra, you might be really a creative person that you're not honoring that. Maybe other things have been more important and we're really technical and we're doing all those things. The sacral chakra is about merging your logical brain and your beautiful creative center, movement, desire. The stone here is a tiger's eye, which is really beautiful. And this, it's located in the reproductive area. So like our womb, right, for women. And this is where we held babies, right? Like this is the most creative, bloody place you can't even imagine, right? And so this is about like reproductive disorders, low, high sex drive, knee problems, back pain, bladder. Yeah.
So
So
I have a question with the stones, so for instance, with the tiger eye here, Manjeet, how would you use that to help in the second root chakra? I mean, is that something you hold? Do you put it on your
yeah.
belly? I mean, what would you recommend?
Good question. I think just even having it in your arsenal, maybe having it on your altar or even like in your workspace. I would actually put that stone on my womb, like actually let her
Mhm.
sit there for a little while. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Um, meditate.
meditate on all of these things.
Yes, yeah, yeah, like connecting that beautiful energy. Some folks really love rocks and stones and minerals like that. They have a real affinity for that because it is energy. Yeah.
Mhm.
So that's why I wanted to add those, because this is all about energy. Yeah. So does that answer your question? Yeah.
Yes, thank
Good.
you.
Yeah. Yeah. And again, with the stones or any of this, whatever resonates with you, right? Whatever feels like the right thing to do, it's right. Yeah. There's no wrong way to do this if you're working in the love and the light and wanting and looking for healing and clarity. I believe that. Yeah. So the sacral chakra inquiry is, where can you invite creativity in your life? So this is about feeling free to express yourself. We're not going through all of the intention statements because these will be awesome in the replay, and feel free to grab them and look at them and put them all over your home, whatever you want to do with them. I love, love, love that. But I'm also, when we do the meditation, it's actually an affirmation meditation. Say that 20 times. Yeah. So we're going to hear ourselves saying these things to ourselves in the meditation. So I just wanted to pop that in there just so that people aren't like, why aren't she
Good to
talking
know.
about
Okay,
this? Yeah.
let's roll on to number 3.
Yes. So our solar plexus, this is right here right below our diaphragm. The third chakra is fire, and it is really associated with our self-empowerment. So I know this is very common. Most folks really don't love yellow.
So many yellows in the chat.
Yeah, because yellow, right? This chakra is all about mastering your personal power and trusting in your sovereignty, in yourself, right? The first chakra is about creating roots. The second chakra is about acknowledging your emotions and passion. But then the third chakra is about action. It's about showing up with your passion in your life, right? So this is kind of the one that shows up in the world. I always say there's 1,000 suns that reside here in this beautiful area in your abdomen, just waiting to shine. Yeah? The stone here is amber. So it's very beautiful, amber, clear. The attributes, the physical attributes, the way this might show up is chronic fatigue, weight around your midsection, diabetes, allergies, digestive problems. Yeah. So an imbalance here might actually physically manifest itself this way. The inquiry here then becomes, where and when do you feel most powerful in your life? Maybe you feel really, really powerful in your work world. That's a place where you shine brightly. But maybe in your personal life, that's a chakra system that feels really depleted. So bringing our solar plexus energy into alignment sounds something like, I make decisions based on my needs and my desires and my passion. I am the architect of my life. Right? Yes. I love that one. I know. Yeah. So this is about finding that beautiful personal power. Yeah. So now we're moving on up. We're going into the heart chakra. I sounded like the Jeffersons. Wasn't that the tagline? Moving on up. Yeah, sorry. I love that. Yeah. So we're in the heart, and this is a powerhouse, right? Green, green, green. She resonates with green, and her element is air, of course. Breathing, right? Our lungs. This is and breath work is actually a really powerful way to connect with our beautiful heart chakra. So if you just stop and take some nice deep breaths, this will always bring you into your heart energy, because this
Everybody take a deep breath.
Everybody, yeah, let's do it together. Ready? Yes. Yes. This is all about love. The heart chakra is about being open to loving others, but also loving yourself. And in my world with coaching, I find that a lot of my folks, they are really great about loving other people. I mean, that's not an issue. That's overactive, actually. Where they are underactive in this chakra is the love they give themselves. Yeah. So this chakra might be, so people might think, oh, I feel great in that. Why do I feel out of balance? I love people. I love people. I do things for other people all the time. Maybe this isn't about other people. This is about you loving yourself. Yeah. Because this chakra's theme is about relationship and forgiveness. So forgiving others, but also forgiving yourself. Yeah.
So Stella says in the chat, I've also heard that pink and green for both sides of the heart, and the pink kind of goes with the rose quartz. So I think that's interesting.
Yeah, I love that. Yes, yes. You bring up a great point. When we do the meditation later, and I was going to say this later, but this is a perfect time. I'm going to walk you through each one of the chakras and bring a color, these colors in. But if you in that meditation resonate with a completely different color, that's okay. There's no wrong way to do this. Yeah. It might just be where you are right now in your life in that chakra. That's totally okay. Yeah. So don't get too connected with the color when you're doing the meditation if something else wants to show up. It's all purposeful. Yeah. I love that. Yes, the rose quartz, really powerful with your heart, and for healing. So I have a girlfriend that puts a rose quartz in her bra when she goes to work every day.
I love that protection in addition to what, being protected. I love that so much.
Like it's just so beautiful, right? To kind of like hold that, keeping it really close to your.
Maybe a smaller one versus a larger one would be good.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on your morphology,
Right, exactly.
So, the heart chakra I love very, very much because I really think of her like the bridge. This is the master processor, right? Between grounding, our emotional intelligence, and our power center, those first three chakras we were just talking about, because our heart chakra is like a bridge to the next three, which is our spiritual center, right? So if we're really like loving all of the high vibe colors, the blues and the purples and the silver, gold, blue, but we're getting a lot of divine, beautiful, psychic, cosmic, universal love and light, but we're not grounded, right? We're going to feel imbalanced. Yeah. So when your heart chakra is out of balance, we can have high blood pressure, shortness of breath, circulation problems, shallow breathing, especially at work. I have a client that, she has like breathing apnea. Like she stops kind of breathing regularly, because there's stress there, tension between the shoulder blades. We were just talking about that as a physical symptom. This is something going on with your heart chakra. Yeah. So the inquiry here becomes, what do you do to demonstrate self-love and self-care? What does that look like for you? Yeah. Look at me. I want to roll my shoulders back. Let's roll them back. I can hear all these click, 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 clicks. And this is a really powerful space where you live in balance and peace. I accept myself. I forgive myself. I am patient with the flow of my life. Yeah. How does that feel? Yeah.
Feels really good to me. And if others want to put something in the chat, please do. This is always interactive.
Yes,
I
love it.
Yes, be engaged. So let's talk about the throat chakra, which is, many people would not think that this would be difficult for me, but I've always had a hard time wearing blue. And I've always had a hard time finding my voice. And so we talked about this a little bit before we went on today. So I'm curious what you're going to say about the throat chakra.
Oh, yes. Yeah. This is a powerful place, right? And her, I keep calling them her because, just because it's me, mine. The element here is vibration. And so when you think about that, right, vibration is actually how we create words. It's a reverberation, right? The theme is communication and speaking your truth. Yeah.
So funny when I think, when we go through these,
I know. It's a big one because really, right, our throat chakra is how we show up in the world. This is how people see us in the world. And I was saying to Joni, before we started with Joni and Natalia, that it's not on accident that my slides are all in blue, right? Because I want to try to connect with my throat chakra here today with all of you. My goal is to access my throat chakra in a powerful way so that I am clear and engaging and, interesting, hopefully,
and you are attaining all of that, all of your goals today, Nancy.
Oh, well, I love that. So I'm bathing myself in blue today to help me understand and really honor my throat and communicate. So when your other chakras are in alignment, your throat chakra can really, really be free. Yeah. So maybe, Joni, if I may offer a thought.
Would love that.
Maybe your throat chakra is connected to your solar plexus energy. Maybe it is connected to the 1,000 suns within you who has belief in her power.
I'm going to just take that and run with it, Manji.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. Yes.
Woo-hoo.
Yes. The stone, right there. So they all work together. They're not all in a little time capsule, right? They're all feeding each other. They're all working together. And that's the beautiful thing about chakra work is my throat chakra wants to come alive because when I feel grounded and when I feel safe to speak, that's root chakra. Yeah. So the stone here is the blue lace agate, which is really beautiful, very pretty, but really any kind of blue stone, in that spectrum of color, really powerful to hold. Yeah. So the physical attributes right here are sore throats. If you're constantly clearing your throat, right, constantly feeling like something is stuck here. Neck problems. Hearing, TMJ. Somebody said that in the comments. Yeah. Oh, is that you? Okay.
I think I need some balancing.
I love that. I had this one client who said, we were doing a chakra alignment, a coaching session, because I have those that people will schedule with me. And she's like, I always speak. I'm speaking all the time. My throat chakra, I don't think is out of whack at all. But like I said earlier, the balancing is sometimes our throat chakra wants to be quiet. Sometimes our throat chakra is about listening, right? That's why one of the affirmations here is, I listen to understand people before I speak. So just because you're the loudest person in the room doesn't mean your throat chakra is balanced, right? It might be actually like a overactive throat chakra. So this affirmation, I listen to understand, is going to change your life with that chakra. So the inquiry here is, where in your life do you struggle to find your voice? Yeah. So thank you, Joni, for sharing in that. That was really powerful. And I'm sure a lot of folks can relate to you. So I just wanted to honor you and thank you for, your courage and bravery to speak your truth with your beautiful throat chakra.
My truth. Let's talk about the third eye.
Yes, this is the element of light. The theme is intuition. So this is where we are talking about serendipitous events. You're really open to signs and symbols of the universe, sacred geometry, your guides, your spirit guides. This is also associated with like your gut instinct. Being in meditation or having some spiritual practice really can help open up your third eye. It resonates with the color purple. So if you really are drawn to that color, it might be because you really love that part of you that is intuitive and spiritual and powerful. Yeah. This is an amethyst or the lapis lazuli. Beautiful, beautiful stones to have. I use these stones a lot to focus my third eye. Yeah, when I'm doing my intuitive coaching sessions, that really helps me. Otherwise, there's just too much coming through. Yeah, Kimberly says I love the lapis lazuli. I love that. This is when it's imbalanced headaches, vision problems, glaucoma, nightmares, memory, and I thought this was really interesting, insensitive, right? Like just kind of like, because you're kind of shutting people out here. And when you can't see the patterns of your life, you keep repeating yourself over and over again. Yeah. The inquiry here is, how do you access your intuition? Right? How do you? Are you even honoring her? Right? Yes, exactly. The OCD, being overactive, your brain is taking over and not allowing your beautiful psychic self to come forward. This is where I use my dreams as a source of accessing my intuition. I trust in my abilities to open to spirit. Yeah, it's a powerful place.
I love that one.
I know, right? I love it.
Yeah, I
You
try
like,
to go deep into my intuitive sense a lot and use
yes,
it. And listen is the key.
listen,
Let's
yes,
talk about the crown chakra.
yes. This is the element of thought. So a lot of times, and you'll hear this in meditation, it's like a little door opening on the top of your head, imagining and allowing universal consciousness to come through. Yeah. This is a powerful place of self-awareness. And this is where we connect to like our knowing, like when you just know something, this is your crown chakra completely open. And this is trusting in the universe. It really is the gateway to the universal energy and really allows us to see the bigger picture of life. Sometimes we get too stuck in the minutia of our life. Opening our crown chakra opens us up to opportunity and perspective that we wouldn't normally see.
Mm-hmm.
So, clear quartz, really powerful stone here. This is again located at the top of your head. And this is about, this is my word. I've actually trademarked it's disasterbation. And somebody has mentioned this in the comments. This is what we do when we're overthinking. We overthink ourselves into action paralysis. That's what I call disasterbation.
Yes, that's a very good
Yeah,
word.
right.
Suzanne, I can see is yes, I have that.
Yes, a lot of us do. So I was like, I need a word. I need a word for this.
Well, that was a good word to make up.
Thank you. I know. I love making up words. It's my favorite. Yeah. But this is about really honoring that overthinker within you and really kind of surrendering some of that. That is accessing your crown chakra. So, how do you define your spirituality? This is the crown chakra inquiry. What does that mean to you? Right? Where are you listening with an open mind and open heart? Because you might be getting divine. And this is what I'm really sensing with this group today, is you are somebody who's getting a lot of beautiful intuition and guidance, but you're stopping yourself prematurely, overthinking it, and then stopping it, shutting it down. That's closing your crown chakra up, creating an imbalance there. I am connected to the universal conscious. I am divinely guided. Wow. What if that were the case?
What if we lived in that power every day?
Yes, right?
Love that idea so much. So,
shall we start our meditation?
yes, I think that would be a lovely idea because I feel like we're right there, man.
Yes, I love it.
Going there. So let's
everybody. So I'm going to actually just stop this really quickly because I think I forgot to share my the sound. So let me just do that really quickly. So in the meantime, as I'm setting up here, go ahead and roll your shoulders back, get yourself comfortable. You can turn off your camera if you want to while we're doing the meditation, whatever serves you. It's going to be about 8 minutes. So get comfortable, maybe a blanket. Yeah. Okay. Just know you are safe. Oh, my goodness. So sorry. Little
And
tech.
that's okay. You just take your time, take a breath. You know, this technology that we have is always
I
interesting.
know, just a little thing. And as we're going through this, right, maybe make a mental note. Which one of these affirmations was difficult for you? Which ones were really easy to say? Just make a note, yeah, as we go through.
Yeah, and just make sure to keep your microphones off. I'm actually
Oh,
going to go off during this time, so that you
okay.
can have all of your own moments. So let's go ahead.
Okay. And let me know if you can hear it.
Welcome to Infinite Balance Life Coaching.
Yeah.
Yes, it's great.
Today,
Okay.
we will create some affirmations to balance our 7 chakras. Relax your shoulders, take a nice deep breath here, and feel your feet planted firmly on the ground. We're going to start at your root chakra, which is located at the base of your spine. I'd like you to take a deep breath here and imagine a beautiful red ball of light here, growing roots down into Mother Earth. And repeat after me. I feel safe and secure. I am connected to my body. I trust myself. I am deeply rooted. I am grounded and stable. And just feel those words resonating in your root now. Take a nice deep breath, and we're going to move up into your sacral area. This is the sacral chakra located in the pelvis area, and it represents pleasure. Imagine a beautiful orange ball of light here, or whatever color wants to show up. Repeat after me. I value and respect my body. I take care of my body. I am passionate. I love my body. I allow myself to experience pleasure. So take a deep breath here and feel this expansion in your pelvic area. We're going to move up into your solar plexus now. This is the 3rd chakra, and it's located in the abdomen. This chakra is the center of willpower. You might feel a bright yellow light here, expanding and growing. And repeat after me. I feel my own power. I honor myself. I am strong and brave. I am proud of myself and my achievements. I am the architect of my life. And take a moment and breathe in this beautiful solar plexus energy now. We're going to move up into your chest area here. This is the heart chakra. It's located in the middle of your chest, and it is the source of love, compassion, and joy. Repeat after me. I am open to love. I forgive myself and others. I am connected to others. I live in balance and peace. I am at one with nature. The heart chakra is the bridge from the lower 3 chakras to the higher 3 chakras. We move up into your throat now. Take a nice deep breath here and open your mouth when you exhale. The throat chakra is activated in your neck and your shoulders. It's the first of the higher chakras, and it's about authenticity, originality, and speaking your truth. Take a deep breath here and speak with me. I speak my truth. I live an authentic life and have integrity. I nourish myself with creativity. I easily communicate my feelings. I have a voice and I use it. I share my experiences and wisdom with others. Take a nice deep breath here again. An open mouth exhale. This is igniting that beautiful throat chakra. You might see a blue light here. You might see a white light. It's okay, whatever color comes to you. We move up to your third eye. It's located in the brain, just above the base of the nose at the brow. The gift of the third eye is seeing the inner and outer worlds. It allows us to experience clear thoughts, contemplation, and self-reflection. It is a portal to the other dimension and our guides. Repeat after me. I am connected to the wisdom of the universe. I am intuitive. I learn from my experiences. I am in touch with my inner guidance. I listen to the wisdom of others, and I am open to inspiration. So take a nice deep breath here, and just feel that third eye. You might feel it tingling now. You might see purple, the color purple. You might see the color white. Just embrace what you see. We now go to the seventh chakra, which is located at the top of your head. The gift of the crown chakra is knowing that we are at one with everyone and everything in nature. We are connected, and there is a deeper understanding of the meaning of life. Repeat after me. I am connected to the wisdom of the universe. You might feel a little door here open, and a bright white light will come shooting down, kind of activating all the other chakras below. And repeat after me. I am connected to the wisdom of the universe. I trust my intuition. I feel at one with others. I feel at one with nature. I am open to divine wisdom, and I live in the present. Take a nice deep breath here and just feel that beautiful energy coming down through your crown. And just acknowledge which chakra systems are feeling alive, which chakra systems are feeling thirsty for more love and attention. And honor that. And send your chakra systems the love it desires. For you are whole, you are connected, you are aligned, and you are one. When you're ready, roll your shoulders back. Take a deep breath. Namaste.
That was
Hi.
beautiful. If you could put in the chat your experience, that would be lovely. Please share in the chat.
Yes, yeah.
Beautiful.
I would love to gift everybody this meditation as well, so you can have it at your disposal. I don't know what that would look like, but if
You can send it to me and
a
I'll
link.
send that out to everyone
Yeah.
that signed up.
Yeah, if you want that, you're welcome. Use it anytime, you're ever feeling and you're not even sure which chakras feel wonky. Just love yourself and know that you're never alone.
Well,
Yeah.
I was thinking about that during the meditation, how nice that would be to say those to yourself every day. And as a reminder that there's so much more to our bodies and to the universe than we know. and how much power we have, to say, I am divine, I am connected, I am expressive, I am loved, I am strong, I am
Yeah.
creative, and I am safe.
I am
Or the
safe.
opposite way around. But all
Yeah.
of those things are so important to remember on a day-to-day basis. And it's so easy to forget and to live in the negative as opposed to living in this beautiful opportunity of the universe, which is right in front of us here.
Yeah. So I really hope, I know we're coming to the end of our beautiful time together, but I just wanted to, if things are coming up for you, just know that I'm available, I'm around, all my contact information is, in the list, because this can bring up a lot of emotion and feeling and inquiry. And so if this feels like, right, Joni, I don't want to leave people hanging there. It's a
Well,
lot.
I really believe, Manjeet, that with those tools that you just gave us and what I'll
Yes.
be sending out soon will help all of us to stay connected. And if you do have questions for Manjeet, I will be sending out her information, but you can also go to her website anytime, which is Infinite Wisdom.
Infinitebalance.net. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry,
I know,
Infinite.
but I love infinite wisdom. That I'll
I
take.
know I do
Yeah, I
too.
love that. Yeah. Yes.
Balance.net. So please feel free to reach out to her there. And I'm just so grateful that you all joined us for Chakras 101. This is something that I want to bring more to the topics that we embrace on Revel 11 is more of that spiritual connection. Marsha's clapping. So it's something that's been really interesting to me in my life from a very young age is how we connect the mind, body, and spirit. And to bring that to our Revel 11 community is something that I'm committed to doing. So you'll be seeing more of that as we go and move forward into the fall and into the new year. So Manjeet, I'm so glad that you're one of our first to talk about this in this way. So why don't you read the Namaste quote here,
Yeah.
because it's such a beautiful,
I
beautiful
know.
quote.
I love closing my circles, my intuitive women circles and my workshops. And I just, this is just my way of saying thank you. I want you to know that my soul honors your soul. I honor the place in you where the entire universe resides. I honor the light and the love, the truth, the beauty, and the peace within you, because it is also within me. And in sharing these things, we are united. We are the same. We are sisters and brothers. We are one. Namaste.
Namaste. Oh my gosh, what a gift. Thank you so much, Manjeet. I just love having you on so much, and let's do this again in the near term. So